Hey guys, I'm out here in the Los Angeles National Forest just doing a quick day hike to test out this new backpack I purchased on Amazon. I wanted to try it out as a day hiking pack and also as a backpacking pack. So I think first I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the video from a quick overnighter I did with my friends Stella and Derek, and then I'll come back and finish off with my day hiking footage and information. Thanks. I was looking for a pack and a sleeping pad to use while also saving up money to buy another Hyperlite and another Thermarest Neo Air sleeping pad. But in the meantime, I thought it would be fun to look for cheaper alternatives in the meantime. When you search UL packs on Amazon, several pretty good pack options pop up, but what led me to purchase this pack that I'm wearing in the video was the multiple pockets on the shoulder straps. Now, the shoulder straps on this pack were intriguing to me because they looked different from anything else that I had seen. It has like a trail running vest shoulder straps, which was really nice, and the wide shoulder straps sit very well on my shoulders and were able to carry a full load without it feeling heavy at all. So this pack weighs 1.2 pounds. It's a 30-liter capacity, and it has a total of 12 external pockets, but just note that this doesn't include any hip pockets at all. This pack is also listed as water resistant, so I did use a Nylaflume pack liner because we were expected to have rain and heavy winds the next day. Because this is a smaller pack than what I'm used to, I would say that this would probably only be good for an overnighter backpacking trip or possibly up to 3 days. If you're really into UL backpacking, there's a possibility that you could make it last even longer than that. But I think I'm just used to carrying a little bit more. But I don't know, I feel like having a smaller capacity backpack may get me used to carrying less on trail, which wouldn't be a bad thing in the long run, especially if I'm going to try doing the Pacific Crest Trail again in the future. But stay tuned towards the end of the video. I'm going to go into greater detail regarding the features of this backpack. But for now, we're just going to go continue with the rest of the video, and then I'll talk more about the sleeping pad. My feet aren't that cold, actually. I'm surprised.
All right, fire. It's my life. Don't let my socks in. Perfect seats with the rocks.
Noah's birthday trip! There are a lot of UL sleeping pads on Amazon, but I decided to try this particular pad because it was lightweight, it was cheap, it had this really cool and unique hexagon design. It comes with a stuff sack that you could also use as a pillow, and because I really like the color black. This pad is made out of 40 denier nylon fabric TPU. It is waterproof. The inflation bag has multiple uses. It packs really small. It weighs 1.47 pounds, which is about the same weight as the Thermarest X-Therm pad that I used on the Pacific Crest Trail. What I really like about this brand is that they actually do provide you with the repair kit, and it's sewn into the bag so that it's not anything separate from all the rest, from the sleeping pad or from the bag. So it's sewn into the bag, as you can see here, so that all you have to do is, take a knife, a pocket knife, or a small pair of scissors if you have a Swiss Army knife, and just cut a piece off and then adhere it to your sleeping pad if you need to, cover up any holes. So I thought that was really cool. and really smart, because I know a lot of us tend to lose the little things when we're backpacking. So what I noticed with this sleeping pad is that when you're sitting on it, you could feel the bottom of the floor, and that was a little concerning to me at first, but what I noticed when I was fully laying down is that you don't feel the floor at all, which was great. Online, I couldn't find the R-value rating for this sleeping pad on Amazon or on the manufacturer's website, but I can tell you that this isn't a sleeping pad that you would want to take for any fall or winter overnighters or any type of backpacking trips during those types of weather. I would say this is probably just for summer backpacking.
I'm gonna have to cut that out of the video. Oh my god, it's so windy today. We're supposed to get 40-mile-an-hour winds today. Definitely in the middle of the night that happened because my tent went down, and then when it went down I just let it stay down. It was more comfortable with half of the tent knocked over than it resisting the wind with it all the way up, so I just slept with it like that. It was gnarly. Worth it though. Oh my goodness. Woo! Hella winds. Okay, so for my day hike, I started at Deer Flats up near Crystal Lake and hiked up to the Windy Gap and was going to hike down to Little Jimmy Springs and Little Jimmy Campground, but I'm so close to Mount Islip and I haven't done Mount Islip in a while, so I decided to just do that hike instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Right off the bat though, ooh, I can see the desert. That's nice. Right off the bat though, I can tell you that this backpack is really comfortable, and I didn't really know what to expect when I purchased it, but oh, this is steep and I am not in shape anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me stop. As you can see here, the straps are kind of built like a trail running vest, and there's a bunch of pockets on this vest, and that's kind of what made me want to purchase it and try it out in the first place, was my Hyperlite pack. Oh, this is steep. This is getting steeper and steeper. I'm gonna stop so I could finish talking. Okay. Oh, it's getting really cold too. The sun feels good. Okay, I'm losing track. All right, so what I really liked about the backpack was on my Hyperlite, if you noticed, I had a Z-Packs shoulder pouch attached to it that I had to purchase separately. And when I was invited on this trip, I had a couple weeks to decide if I was going to go or not, or if I was able to, and if I had the day off from work. But when I decided to go, it was kind of like last minute. Even though I had known in advance, I just didn't get my schedule yet until last minute, so I wasn't sure if I could go. But I was thinking, I don't want to purchase two separate things. I was looking for a day hiking pack or a backpacking pack that I could use that kind of had all the things I wanted in it built into it already. So I was looking at ultralight backpacks on Amazon that had at least one pocket. But if you notice, this one has multiple pockets. It has a cell phone pocket that I'm not using because my cell phone's huge, so I'm putting it in one of the water reservoir pouches. It has another water reservoir pouch here that I'm using my typical water bottle that I use. It did come with 2 water reservoirs that you could slip in here, but I didn't want to use them. both, and I kind of like using my bottles anyway. I'm just a creature of habit that way. But it also comes with a couple other pockets, and I'll just talk about that more when I'm at the summit. I think I'm just gonna keep going for now because I don't have a lot of time. It looks like I have 2 hours out here before the sun goes down, and I'm not even at the summit yet, so I gotta get up there quick. But another thing I like about this pack is because it has this trail running vest built into it, you could technically just carry less and use this as a trail running pack, which is something that I would like to get into anyway, because I want to get a lot more fit and drop weight for the next time that I try the Pacific Crest Trail, which will probably be in 2025 because I need to save money for it again. But yeah, I'll show you guys more of the features of this backpack when I get to the summit. I have 0.8 miles to get there, so I'm gonna try to get there super fast. Almost at the summit. I can see it from here. Almost there. It's really nice and warm on this side. It was getting pretty cold down there. I was able to see my breath. Today was not a good day to wear shorts, but I'm almost at the peak. Almost there. I made it to the top of the peak. Such a beautiful view here. There's the hut right there. I have a view of Mount Baldy. Wow, I can see the ocean today. All right. It's not too windy. I'm still a little warm from the hike up. So let's go ahead and take a look at this backpack. So this is a look at the backpack. Hopefully it's not too shady. From the back. And you can see here, I did already make holes on the side pocket and the back pocket here. I mean, I'm known for kind of when I get to a spot, I just throw my backpack off. But at the time I did have it packed to its maximum capacity. I had a lot of stuff in it when I did the overnighting backpack, but as you can see here, it has this stretch material for a pocket, an outer pocket, and then an additional outer pocket here that goes all the way down to the floor, and a little clip for your keys. And then I always carry an emergency blanket, whether I'm day hiking, even backpacking, even on the PCT I had one just in case. You never really know. Side pocket, stretch cord. It's kind of like a lot of the ultralight backpacks out there, and to me it's kind of like my Hyperlite in that it is a roll top closure. Hopefully I could finish this video before there's 2 people on the way up, so I'm trying to do this as fast as I can so I don't ruin their summit. Roll top has a 30-liter capacity, and it has these Velcro. So what's cool is that the whole rim isn't lined with the Velcro, so it's kind of just in certain areas. And as you can see here, another cool feature is that on this side, the backpack has access to the side pocket, so that's really cool. And I did line it again with a Nyla Flume pack liner just in case, because where we backpacked, we weren't sure if it was going to rain or not, so just in case, I always do that. You never want to be stuck in a cold place with wet gear and then risk hypothermia. That was an issue, or that was a worry of mine when I was in the PCT. It also has these loops here so that you could either mount your trekking poles or like just another piece of gear or an ice axe. It also has these additional loops so that you could, if you wanted to, add more of this stretch cord that way, which is something I might do in the long run. The only thing is that, like the Hyperlite, it doesn't have a V-strap that closes this way to mount a bear can, and there's no way you could go on a backpacking trip with this bag and then still fit a bear can. You could use one of those bear bags and store your food and then carry it on the inside, but that's entirely up to you. Some places it is required to have a bear canister. It also has this mesh back with padding that's supposed to keep your back from sweating, but I find that I still sweat no matter what, even with this. So this is a cool feature that I really liked. So the front pockets or the front shoulder straps are kind of like a trail running backpack, and it has all of these pockets you could see here. It has a pocket built specifically for a cell phone, but like I said before, my cell phone is really big. It's a big iPhone, so I just put it in this pocket, which is also a stretch pocket. And I carry my water bottle here. Like the Hyperlite, it comes with a little whistle, and I really like this pouch here. So there aren't daisy chains to hang your GPS beacon device, but it does have a pocket as well as a little hole here so that the Iridium satellite portion could still be visible to the sky. I mean, in the pocket it's not an issue. I already used it that way and it was totally fine. But for walkie-talkie, the larger Garmin InReach would work. And then another feature that I really liked are these lumbar straps that even when you have them like tight all the way, either all the way out or all the way strapped in, you have this portion here on the strap that is flexible. So if you have it on really tight, sometimes if I'm hiking up, I'm a plus size girl, so sometimes I really need to take deep breaths on the way up, and it's really comfortable that when I'm taking a deep breath and hiking up, this still stretches and it's not completely tight to where it feels like I can't breathe. So that was awesome. And then you also have two really cool features on the side here that are built for carrying your collapsible trekking poles through here and here. You could just make a loop. But I thought it would be really cool because I do like using an umbrella to basically just use this as an umbrella holder. So I could attach it here and it'll just stay onto my backpack. So I thought that was really cool. So that's the look at this backpack, and I'll put a link in the description box below if you want to take a look at it. I think I only paid about $70 for it, which is pretty good for a pack that I could use as a day hiking pack or a backpacking pack. Oh, and I have this little pocket here for my chapstick. And then there's also on both sides two other additional pockets, and on the way up here I had my Snickers bar sticking out of one of them. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
Alright, that about wraps up today's video. If you have any questions about any of the products I mentioned in today's video, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Looks like I'm already running out of sunlight and it's getting really cold, so I'm going to start heading down. I'm probably going to do the loop and I'm going to head down that way, but I came up that way from Deer Flats, the Windy Gap route. Oh wow, look at the view over there towards the Mojave. So nice. That's a section of the PCT that I totally missed this year, but I'm coming back. I'm probably going to be back 2025 to do it all over again from the beginning and all the way through, hopefully. Oh, I could see the Santa Monica Mountains today in the distance too. It's nice. All right, I gotta go. It's getting cold. Thanks for watching, guys.